They said the hysterectomy would end it. 6 weeks, that's exactly what they told you. And it's been over 2 years. Now, thankfully, the bleeding stopped, but nothing else did. You're still exhausted, you're not sleeping, and you feel about 10 years older than you did when you first walked into that operating room. And you've stopped bringing it up because the very thing they said would fix it all is already gone. Here's what nobody explained before you signed that consent form. Your ovaries actually have 2 blood supplies. One comes down the aorta, that's the ovarian artery, and the other one comes across the uterus off the uterine artery. 2 roads into the same organ. Now, take the uterus out and you take one of those roads with it. Your ovaries are still in there, they're just running on less. And in a lot of women, the uterine side was carrying the majority of the load. And that's why the research keeps finding the same conclusion. Duke followed over 800 women. The ones who kept both ovaries after a hysterectomy were about twice as likely to have those ovaries fail. Menopause showing up 3 to 4 years earlier than it would have. Now, to be fair, we can't say for certain how much of that is the surgery versus the original condition that put them into the operating room in the first place, but the risk shows up either way. But here's the part that might make you a little bit angry. There was one signal that would have warned you about this happening. That was your cycle. And that is how every other woman figures out if they're in perimenopause. And yours was surgically removed. So you have no gauge, which is exactly why somebody has to go look on purpose. So at your next doctor's appointment, say this: my ovaries were left in. Has anybody actually checked to see if they're still working? And send this to a woman you know who was told the hysterectomy would be the end of it. They saved your ovaries, but nobody ever checked them again. I'm Dr. Seth Osgood. This is the stuff your doctor didn't have time to explain, so follow along and we'll see you on the next video.